Lishana Tova Tikatevu, 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 la 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 Lishana Tova Tikatevu, Lishana Tova Tikatevu, Lishana Tova Tikatevu. Otire, kama tov yehye, Bashana haba. Otire, kama tov yehye, Bashana haba. Bashana haba. Neshev al hamilpeset v'nispoti porim nodedot, ילדים בחופשה, ישחקו תופסת בין הבית לבין השדות. עוד תראה כמה טוב יהיה בשנה הבאה. עוד תראה כמה טוב יהיה בשנה הבאה. Lai 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 Bashana Habaa.
Can you hear me out there? Raise your hand if you can hear me. Oh, wonderful. Oh, there's Stephen with his shofar. I was trying to, we have an extra one just in case. Good seeing you. All right, you see the shofar? We're going to get that at the end of services. So we're super glad to be able to have the shofar blast today. I'm Rabbi Alex. We have Dr. Simons here and Cantor Frank. And we're super glad to have you. Just take a look around. Whoever imagined that we would have Rosh Hashanah services here at a drive-in for the little people among us, and we see a bunch of you. You can feel free to come if you want to come even a little closer. If you're able to hear, you need to be near the car radio. If you're hearing me, you probably know this, but the radio is 87.9. The bathrooms are right below me over here. If you didn't get a prayer book, we have a couple people floating around. But it's okay, you can just pay attention anyways. And we want to thank Rick Cohen, who made this possible, the owner of this establishment. So we're really, really glad to have you. So I think, Dr. Simon, I think we're ready to do a little turning. What do you think? We always do turning.
Yes, we're going to sing turning, and if you want, you can do a 360 with your cars, turning. No, don't do that. Just kidding.
So we need you out. We're going to turn.
Turning on this holy day. Turning, each in our own way. We turn to God, that's tefillah. We turn to others, teshuvah. We turn to those who need our care, that's called tzedakah. We turn to those who need our care, that's called tzedakah. Again, turning on this holy day. Turning, each in our own way. We God, that's tefillah. We turn to others, teshuvah. We turn to those who need our care. That's called tzedakah. We turn to those who need our care. That's called tzedakah. Turning, turning, turning on this holy day. Turning, 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 each in our own way.
And I'm just going to read if you want to follow along on page 3. Today is Rosh Hashanah, the first day of the Jewish New Year. Today we have a chance to start again. Today we can think about last year and after all the things that happened. We're taller and stronger, we learned new skills. We saw helicopters. We made new friends. We celebrated birthdays and holidays. Today we can thank God for all the wonderful things that happened since last Rosh Hashanah. Raise your hand if you grew taller. Raise your hand if you grew bigger. That's a lot of people at COVID. Raise your hand if you grew stronger. I think we did a lot of growing, and it's really good. Some of us, I only get to see you now, and I can't believe how big you've grown. I'm so proud of you. We are so proud of you at Shir Shalom and in the Jewish community. Okay, first of all, Andy was singing about tefillah, teshuvah, and tzedakah, the 3 T's of Rosh Hashanah. Tefillah, prayer; teshuvah, repentance or returning to our good self; and tzedakah, doing acts of loving kindness and helping people out. So we're going to be singing a lot about that. I think maybe we should go back to a song you were singing just a little bit earlier, which is the melody of the holidays. Cantor was singing this a lot this morning. It's a particular melody. Why don't we sing L'Shana Tova?
L'Shana Tova Tikatevu. L'Shana Tova Tikatevu. L'Shana Tova Tikatevu. Let's do it with la. La 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 la. La 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 la. L'Shana Tova, L'Shana Tova Tikatevu. L'Shana Tova Tikatevu. L'Shana Tova Tikatevu.
May we have a beautiful year, and may we be written in the book of life. I want you to think about one thing that you wish for in the new year. Think about one thing that you wish for in the new year, whatever it is, and I want you to tell anyone who is next to you what that wish is, whether they're old or young, whoever it is. Everyone has wishes. It doesn't matter whether you're 100 years old or 1 year old. You have some wishes. And let's say those wishes to each other, and hopefully they'll come true. And then, when you're ready, let's rise for our call to prayer, our call to community. It's on page 6, the Baruch.
La 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 la. La 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 la. Baruch Hu et Adonai, Hamevorach.
7, let's just read that at the top. I feel such beautiful sunshine and wind. Let's celebrate that with this blessing. When we look around and see the world God made for us, we feel grateful. Thank you, God, for giving us sight and light to see this beautiful world. Baruch atah Adonai Yotzer Hameo Rosh. About our love for God is on page 8.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
You may be seated, and we'll sing the V'ahavta, that paragraph where we say to God that we love God with our heart, with our soul, with everything that we have. V'ahavta
את אדוני אלוהיך בלבבך ובכל נפשך ידיך. הדברים האלה אשר אלוהים מצווך היום על בניך ושנתם לבניך בדרך ובשלחתך ובקומך וקשרתם להיות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך.
We think about the Shema, we think about how this is a prayer that's said in the evening, in the morning. It's a prayer that's about teaching. I don't know, Dr. Simons, did your mom and your dad, they probably sang that to you, did they?
The Shema, yes, so we did. We would always sing that. Yes.
Yeah,
And sing before you go to
parents
sleep.
too.
Yes.
And my kids over here, we still sing them the Shema before they go to bed. And it's a way of expressing our love for each other. So we're going to think about our parents too. We have God, of course, but we have our own parents. And if you have parents and grandparents here, we're going to sing Avinu Malkeinu. This song is about, it's really the song of the High Holy Days. It's the song we love so much. And it's all about how, no matter what, they love us. No matter what.
Avinu Malkeinu, Avinu Malkeinu, Avinu Malkeinu, Chanenu ve'anenu, ki ein banu ma'asim, Aseh imanu, tzedakah v'chesed, Aseh imanu tzedakah v'chesed, v'hoshienu. Let's do lai lai lai. Lai 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 lai. Lai 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 lai. Lai 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 lai. La lai 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 lai. La lai 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 lai. Lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai
Malkeinu, Avinu Malkeinu, Avinu Malkeinu, Avinu Malkeinu, Chanenu ve'anenu, ki ein manu masim. I love that song. It's really about that we're going to do better. We're going to do better next year. So how many of you received a little horn on the way here? Do you have your little horns there? Did you get, I heard Ellie over there playing their horn. Let me hear your horns. Oh yes, I think so. I love that sound. It's so wonderful. We're going to learn the sound. That's actually supposed to be like a shofar. And the shofar has 4 different sounds. And if we're going to learn this, we need to make sure that we do it well. And over here in the car, we have Steve Glickman. He's going to come up if we do it really well. He's going to play an actual shofar. So we got to show you what to do. And we're going to sing a special song, okay? So let's see. The first sound is a little short sound. Can you make a little short sound with your just like... There you go. You got it. That's a tikiyah. Say tikiyah with me. All right. Now we're going to do the second one. 3 short ones like Great. That's a shavarim. Say shavarim. And then we have 9 short ones. Ready? I don't even know if I made it to 9. That is a true ah. Okay? Then the last one is the hardest one. I don't know if you could do it. You have to be able to play it as long as you can, okay? That's a tikiyah gedolah. Ready? Yep. Tikiyah gedolah. I don't know. I think Steven got out of his car, so he must like it. Okay, we're going to hear the special song first. I like to hear the shofar blast. Sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Tikiyah. Try that. Tikiyah. I like to hear the shofar blast. Sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Oh no, this is Shvarim. Try that. Shvarim. I like to hear the shofar blast. Sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy New Year. I like to hear the shofar blast. Sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. A happy, happy, happy New Year. Now together we're going to go Tikiyah Gedolah. Ready? Tikiyah Gedolah. I like to hear the shofar blast. Sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. A happy, happy, happy New Year. All right, blow your horns if you think that you're ready to hear the real shofar. No, that's not loud enough. Let's hear it. Louder. All right, Stephen, what do you think? Are they ready? Okay, here we go. I don't know, Dr. Simons, you might want to move back here. Okay, here we go. We're going to start off with Tikkiah. Shavarim. Truah. All right, now Stephen is only going to do this one if you do it also with me and say Tikkiah Gedolah. He's only going to do it. We have an agreement. Ready? Tikkiah Gedolah. What did you guys think? Let's hear your shofars if you liked it.
I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. A happy, happy, happy new year. A happy, happy, happy new year.
Boy, you guys sound amazing. And you know where shofars come from? They come from the land of Israel, where they have lots of animals like rams that have the ram's horn. How many of you been to Israel? Raise your hand if you've been to Israel. Oh yeah, we got some people there. Israel looks a little bit different, but it actually looks a little like the drive-in, believe it or not. It's very flat like this. And then you have a hill like this. Has anyone here been on top of a really tall mountain? You probably picture a mountain like this, right? Going up like this. My wife and I, Sharon, we walked up a mountain that was like this in Vancouver. Oh my gosh, just like that. That's not how mountains are like in Israel. They're more like this. So when we think about our tallest mountain, or the mountain that we most think about on High Holy Days, and what I was thinking about standing up here on the snack shack of the transit drive-in, I was thinking about Mount Sinai. Do you know about Mount Sinai? Mount Sinai is the mountain where the Torah was given. That's where Moses went up for 40 days and 40 nights and talked to God. It's a very, very special mountain, Mount Sinai. Do you think Mount Sinai, use your horns. If you blow your horn, if you think Mount Sinai is a very tall mountain. Right? Blow your horns if you think Mount Sinai is a medium-sized mountain. A little bit less. Blow your horn if you think Mount Sinai is a small mountain. Okay, I don't know. It could be anywhere. Okay, so in actuality, when God, the mountains of all over the Middle East, they were super excited because God was going to bring the Torah on a mountain. And when the rumor started going that it was going to be on a mountain, every mountain got super excited. It's going to be me. It's going to be me. And they all started saying why they should be the perfect mountain that Moses should stand on, and that we should get the 10 Commandments and the Torah. So the tallest mountain in the whole area is Mount Hermon. That's all the way up near Lebanon. And that mountain is super tall. That's where you can ski if you go in Israel. So Mount Hermon said, ha ha ha, I've got this in the bag. It's going to be me. I'm the tallest. People can see me for miles and miles or kilometers around if you're in Israel. They can see me. Why wouldn't it be me? Mount Hermon was so positive Mount Hermon was bragging, it's going to be me, it's going to be me. Meanwhile, in Jerusalem, Jerusalem has a lot of mountains. You've probably heard of some of them, like Mount Zion and Mount Scopus and Mount Moriah. All of these mountains of Jerusalem, they said, this is where the temple will be built. This is where it's going to be. If you've ever been to Jerusalem, you go up the hill and you know what happens? Your ears pop. It's really, really high up from the Dead Sea. Everyone can see us. It's got to be us. It's got to be us. And, you know, also all the way in the Himalayas, the mountains were getting excited. Mount Everest said, it's going to be us. I'm the tallest in the whole world. It's us. Meanwhile, in the Sinai, there's some taller mountains, some smaller mountains, little tiny ones. One of them was called Sinai. And Sinai said, you know what? I'll let the other mountains have it. They are better than me. It's okay. And lo and behold, when God revealed who the Torah is going to be, you know who it was? Mount Sinai. Why? Because Mount Sinai was willing to give it to another mountain, was quiet, and was the perfect place for Moses to go. It wasn't so tall that Moses would lose his breath and not be able to make it up and not be able to make it down. It wasn't so short that you couldn't see it from far away. It was really the perfect place to receive it. So as we think about tall mountains and places and where God exists, God can exist even here on the snack shack and all the way with you. I can feel God right there. I can feel the Torah. So we're going to sing a song to the Torah because the Torah, in addition to a mountain, we think of it being a tree of life.
It is a tree of life to them that hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. It is a tree of life to them that hold fast to it, all of its supporters are happy. Shalom, 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 shalom. It is a tree of life to them that hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. It is a tree of life to them that hold fast to it, all of its supporters are happy. Shalom, 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 shalom. In Hebrew it goes, Etz Chaim hi lemachazikim ba betomcheha meushar. Etz Chaim hi lemachazikim ba betomcheha meushar. Everyone, shalom. 2, 3, 4. Shalom, 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 shalom.
Well, listening to your music, Dr. Simons, I feel so thankful. So thankful to have nice weather. So thankful to be with my family. So thankful to be here on Rosh Hashanah. Is anyone here thankful for anything? Raise your hand or blow your horn if you're thankful for anything. We have so much to be thankful. And I'm especially thankful because Dr. Simons, in addition to being a wonderful doctor and guitarist, he wrote the most amazing song about being thankful. So we're going to hear his song, which always brings a smile to my face.
Well, you have to sing it. The chorus goes like this. Toda means thanks a lot for everything we've got, for friends and family and everything we see. Toda means thanks a lot for everything we've got, for friends and family and everything we see. So let's do it again, and there's claps in there. You can probably figure out where they go. Let's do that again. Toda means thanks a lot for everything we've got, for friends and family, and everything we see. Toda means thanks a lot for everything we've got, for friends and family, and everything we see. Now for everything I say, you say Toda. For the food that's on my plate,
Toda.
and just for feeling great,
Toda.
for a place to sleep at night,
Toda.
where everything's alright, for my fingers and my toes,
Toda.
on my little teeny nose,
Toda.
for my toys so I can play,
Toda.
for the start of every day.
Toda.
Toda means thanks a lot for everything we've got, for friends and family, and everything we see. Toda means thanks a lot for everything we've got, for friends and family, and everything we see. For the stars that shine at night,
Toda.
for the sun that's warm and bright,
Toda.
for the rain and for the snow,
Toda.
so the farmers' crops can grow.
Toda.
For my country proud and free,
Toda.
from sea to shining sea,
Toda.
where you can be just you, and I can be just me. Toda means thanks a lot for everything we've got, for friends and family, and everything we see. Toda means thanks a lot for everything we've got, for friends and family, and everything we say. Toda!
Rabba. Toda Rabba.
Now, Rabbi, I'm thinking today I should have brought a fiddle for this.
We almost had a fiddle up here, but the person
Get
with the
it?
violin,
Oh.
his violin was so precious. It was too cold. this
He
morning.
didn't want to be a fiddler on the roof.
Yeah, we
No?
thought of that. Believe me.
All right. Well,
Fred,
boo.
yeah, we got to do it, right?
gotta say it.
Friends, it's so wonderful. We're heading towards the end of our service, and we have a special surprise, I know, at the end. But let's do some of the songs that we did at the beginning. One of them I learned is not necessarily a great idea for me to do up on a roof, and that's the turning song. But I think it's a good idea for you to do down there where you can't go down there. Okay, so stand up. We're going to do the turning song one more time, thinking about the turning of our lives.
Turning, turning, turning on this holy day. Turning, 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 each in our own way. We turn to God, that's tefillah. We turn to others, teshuvah. We turn to those who need our care, that's called tzedakah. We turn to those who need our care, that's called tzedakah. Turning, turning, turning on this holy day. Turning, 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 each in our own way. We turn to God, that's tefillah. We turn to others, teshuvah. We turn to those who need our care, that's called tzedakah. We turn to those who need our care, that's called tzedakah. Turning, turning, turning on this holy day. Turning, 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 each in our own way.
Oh my God, you guys are awesome! Thank you. Before we go to our last little bit, and if you guys are good, if you're ready, if we're going to blow the horn one more time, we're going to see if we can get Stephen out here. But before we get to our last songs, let's bring over Bruce Chorus with our announcements.
Okay, perfect. Lashana Tova, everyone. On behalf of Congregation Shir Shalom, which we like to call the Cool Shul, we hope you enjoyed today's family service, our little park and pray at the drive-in. We will be back, weather permitting, on Yom Kippur to do the exact same things. We want to thank very much Rick Cohn, the owner of the Transit Drive-In, for making this available. This has just been a wonderful way for us to do services. We had a huge crowd this morning for the morning service, and I said, I bet you we had one of the largest physical gatherings for a Rosh Hashanah service anywhere in the country. It was wonderful. So it's so nice that we can stay connected and that you guys can be together on the High Holy Days. Thank you to Rabbi Alex, Cantor Frank, and Dr. Andy Simons for this wonderful service in honor of Rosh Hashanah. Those of you who are members, you will have you received the virtual sanctuary production of Hashivenu. We will be releasing the virtual sanctuary production of Kol Nidre on Wednesday. Watch your emails for that. Thank you to Cantor Frank for arranging those really wonderful recordings. Those of you that are members in good standing, on Yom Kippur, we will be doing a break fast bagel box delivery drive-through at the end of services, about 7:15 or so that night. If you want to reserve one and come and pick it up, make sure you let Joanne know. That will be about 7:15 on Yom Kippur. If any of you are planning to visit loved ones' graves over at Whitechapel, we want to thank Todd Sugarman, TLS Landscaping. They went over there, as they do every year this time of year, did a wonderful mitzvah and cleaned up the graves, and everything looks great over there. And Rabbi Alex will be there a week from tomorrow for Kavir Avot, which is the traditional memorial service at grave sites in between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. We will be, for those of you that would like to join us, immediately after this, head over to the Jewish Center, because we will be doing Tachlit at the Jewish Center on North Forest, behind the building by the water. Park, you know what, I've got very specific instructions. You park in the back by the Weinberg side. Oh, kaboom. It'll be near the bridge there. There will be people to direct you. So that will be starting at 4:15 at the JCC. Immediately following this service, you've been getting your purple tickets. We're going to have a complimentary ice cream giveaway at the snack bar inside. Thank you to Sherry Jo Reich for sponsoring that. Please, masks on when you go into the building. Social distance. We'll keep you advised on who can come in and who can get out. We want to make sure we do this safely, but that will be immediately following this service. When you leave, and you're not leaving for a while, Mosey, I'll do a theater term, they went that way. So everyone head out that way and then exit over there. Thank you all for being here on behalf of Congregation Shir Shalom. Lashana Tova, happy, healthy New Year.
Thank you, Bruce. All right, so we are, first of all, Sherry Jo over here is the one who's providing all the ice cream. We thank her and her whole family for doing that. So make sure to come around to the, I think she gave out little green slips for you. You can get your ice cream. Are you guys ready to hear some more shofar? Let's hear those horns. No, Stephen's not going to come. There's no way. Andy, should Stephen come? I don't hear any horns. All right, let's bring over Stephen for one last Tikkiah Gedolah, his 10th of the holidays. Okay, ready? Tikkiah Gedolah!
I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Happy, happy, happy New Year.
All right, we have Kiddush and Challah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Borei Peri HaGafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. And you hear the circular, you see the circular challahs. All right, we're going to have a last song about what we're hoping for in the new year. L'shana tova, So wonderful for you to be here. Please get your ice cream, and we'll see you at Tosh.
You want Lashana Tova?
Oh no,
Otire?
it's in next
Otire?
Otire.
Otire, Otire, kama tov yehiye, Bashana, Bashana haba. Otire, Otire, kama tov yehiye, Bashana, Bashana haba. In English it's like this. You will see just how good things will be. Come next year, come next year, come next year. You will see just how good things will be. Come next year, come next year, come next year. Bashana haba, neshev למרפסת ונספור ציפורים נודדות. ילדים בחופשה ישחקו תופסת בין הבית לבין השדות. עוד תראה כמה טוב יהיה בשנה הבאה. עוד תראה כמה טוב יהיה בשנה הבאה. לי בשנה הבאה. שנה טובה. לשנה טובה תכתבו, לשנה טובה תכתבו, לשנה טובה תכתבו. This is marching music. You can get your ice cream while we're marching, right? לשנה טובה תכתבו, לשנה טובה תכתבו, לשנה טובה תכתבו. לי יאללה לי one more time. לשנה טובה תכתבו, לשנה טובה תכתבו, לשנה טובה תכתבו. שנה טובה. See you at the river.